Welcome to another Quiet Waters Computer Services tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can download, upload, and install and configure a basic WordPress website in under 20 minutes. So the first thing you want to do is head over to wordpress.org. That's WordPress, WORDPRESS.org, and go ahead and download the most current version of WordPress. Once you've downloaded the most current version of WordPress, go ahead and unzip it so that you have a folder with all of the files ready to be uploaded. And make sure you also have your notepad document because you'll need to have your database information and you'll create an admin username and password, and an email address will be used as well. So once you've downloaded WordPress, head over to your cPanel, and you can get there by going to your domain name /cPanel. And what you want to do is make an FTP account if you don't already have one, set up an email address for the WordPress account if you don't have one, and then down below under databases, you can do the basic database setup, or you can do the database wizard, and I just chose the wizard. And the wizard will walk you through setting up a database, a username, and a password. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Use the wizard. So when I go in here, I'm just going to type WordPress as the name of my database. Okay, I had another database there and I went ahead and deleted it, but we're going to go ahead and do this again. We're going to call the database WordPress. And now we're going to create a user, and we're going to call him WordPre, and my standard password. We'll create that user, give him all permissions, and you'll see that the Quiet Waters database has been created, and I'm pasting this into my notepad document that holds all my settings information. And it's always a good idea to have backup copies of everything. Okay, so now that's in there. So we've created the database. Now, like I said earlier, you should make sure that you have FTP access to upload the files, an email address to configure the admin account, and then a database. So now that we've done that, and we've headed over to WordPress, and we've downloaded and we've unzipped the WordPress package, now what we need to do is we need to upload it, and we upload it with an FTP program. And here's the FTP program, here's the WordPress, here's the WordPress files that I uploaded, and I did this a little while ago so I could just keep going forward with the tutorial. So upload all your files, and then once that's done, head to the web address where you installed those files. And once you hit enter on your keyboard, it should take you to this page. Once you do get to this page, go ahead and hit continue. Now, WordPress is telling you that a database is going to get set up, and these are some things that it needs, and we've already created that in our notepad document. So we can go ahead and hit the next step, and here it needs the database name, so put the database name in there. Put in the database username. I got that backwards. And you'll be putting in your password. And then put in your database password. And then go ahead and you can leave the database host localhost, and you also leave the prefix alone. You really don't need to change that. And once you've got that all set up, then go ahead and just hit submit. And it'll tell you that there's an error if there's an error, and I wanted to intentionally mess it up so that you could see that there was an error. So we're going to go back, and we know that the database name is this. We know that the name is this. We know that the password is this. And then once you get that all set up, it should tell you that everything's ready to go, so run the install. Then it'll ask you for a name, so we're going to call this tutorial WordPress. And we're going to make this username admin, and the password, we are going to use the same password we've been using for other things, and the email address is going to be WordPress, and then I'll go ahead and install. So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you know, building a website anymore is just a matter of knowing how to upload the proper files and configure them. So once this is all set up, you should be able to hit the login button and it will log in right to your new WordPress site. So you put your username in there, you put your password in there, and you log in. And it looks like I got the password wrong, so I'll copy it again, tell it to remember me. And there you have it. We're now on the dashboard of the back side of the WordPress site, and you can even connect to the front of the site to see how that looks if you wanted. And that's it. So now you know how to download, upload, and configure a WordPress website. Go watch some more tutorials now.